So PSG defeated Manchester United by 3-1 at Old Trafford on Wednesday night in a game that the Parisians desperately needed to win if they would have any chance of keeping their hopes of staying in this competition alive. And they went on to do exactly that. They got all the 3 points and added on to that 4-3 victory that RB Leipzig registered against Istanbul B. Group H finds itself in a situation where we have 3 teams level on 9 points. Manchester United, PSG, and RB Leipzig all have the opportunity to qualify into the last 16 heading into match day 6, the last match day of this season's Champions League group stages. So it is all to play for next week. Now, of course, the big conversation is going to be about Manchester United and PSG. Now, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his boys knew that only a point would secure qualification into the last 16, but as we speak, it's going to be all to play for next week. Now, what happened? Reviewing this game, from my point of view, PSG have to be given their due credit for getting the victory and getting that 3-1 win. But in all honesty, Manchester United threw away the game. Manchester United were the architects of their own downfall. Manchester United capitulated, just as they've always done in these scenarios. We know that Manchester United, after they go on this string of impressive performances, they tend to mess up when the pressure is on, when the lights are on, when they need to get a vector victory. They normally tend to mess up. A case in point, last season, after the restart, Manchester United looked unbeatable. But when it came to the FA Cup semi-final, they fell apart. It came to the Europa League semi-final, they messed things up again. So I kind of came into this game with a little bit of skepticism, knowing that Manchester United tends to disappoint in these sort of situations, and that's exactly what happened. Now, Neymar put PSG in front after 5 minutes from a very tight angle, really, that I thought David Gea really should have done better, but he got the goal and PSG 1-0 up. Then, just as he has always done, Marcus Rashford came up big and scored the equalizer for Manchester United to put things on level terms. And after that, watching the game, you thought to yourself, Manchester United are going to win this game. Manchester United had the better chances, had most of the ball position, and looked the more stable team. They looked more of a team that had a clear plan, that looked like a team that played as a team, unlike PSG that we've all known it is Neymar and Mbappe, and yesterday they came up with the same tactic. But as I said, they were the architects of their own downfall. We missed way too many chances, and then of course we went one man down. We finished the game with 10 men, and a very easily avoidable red card. Fred in the first half tried to headbutt Paredes, and watching the footage, it should have been a straight red card. I sat there thinking to myself, watching the footage, that, all right, we're going to play PSG 1-0 down with 10 men for the rest of the game. Because in any other given game, on any other day, perhaps say in the Premier League, that is a straight red card. And when the referee took a look at the footage with 2 peaks, he came on running onto the pitch, and I thought to myself, okay, he's already made his mind up. It's going to be a straight red. But he was lenient enough and gave him a yellow card, and I thought to myself, all right, luck must be on our side. But in the second half, luck ran out. Anthony Martial had 2 very good chances to seal the game. He had 2 chances that could have put this game in a situation where it should have been game, set, and match. But he flunked them. He's a striker struggling with confidence right now, who just cannot put anything right. And I feel bad for the guy. And honestly, you have to put a little bit of blame on him because he missed those chances. And if you're a player in those sort of situations, you have to take those chances. The first one, clear-cut opportunity, an open goal, the goal gaping in front of him. Then the second one, Edison Cavani had done ever so well to hit the crossbar. The ball ricocheted, came out, and it should have been a rebound that he should have put away, but hit it straight into a crowded area and it got blocked away. Then after those missed opportunities, PSG came up and got a 2-1 lead. Marquinhos from the corner kick managed to squeeze the ball into the back of the net, and PSG looked to have momentum. And then immediately after the restart, Fred, after a very heavy touch, tried to go back and win the ball, which he did win the ball, but the follow-through had him clashing into Ander Herrera. And the referee must have just had enough of Fred of the night and thought to himself that the next time I have to blow the whistle for a foul and Fred is involved in it, it's going to be a straight yellow card and it's going to be a red card. And that's exactly what happened. Looking at the footage, he won the ball, and that's not yellow card. But as I say, he must have had enough of him and just had to show the yellow card, and he was sent off, and that proved to be the tipping point. 2-1 up, PSG have the momentum, and Neymar yesterday was brilliant in my opinion. Had a pretty decent game, and he drove this PSG side to victory. Manchester United, we've always been screaming that we want to see reflections of the old Manchester United, that even if you're 10 men, even if you're 10 men against 11 men, even if you're one man down, we want to see you going after teams. We want to see you attacking, and they did that. Yes, they did that. But I feel like they overstepped it. I mean, they had way too many players in front, and PSG were happy with that. They were like, all right, so you want to attack us? We're going to sit back. Fine, come after us. And then if you score a goal, and you equalize, it's going to be game on. But if you don't score a goal and we win the ball, we're coming right after you. And that's exactly what happened. PSG could have made it 3-1 earlier on, even before stoppage time. I mean, Neymar and Mbappe went on a two-man counter-attack, and I really think Mbappe should have squared the ball. But, he tries to go on goal, tries to go for the glory, flanked the opportunity. But, once you keep knocking on the door, if you stay around the barber shop long enough, eventually you get a haircut. And, eventually, they got their third goal, counter-attacking yet again. Manchester United caught on the wrong foot. They failed to score. They won the ball, and it was 3-1. It was 3-1 in stoppage time, and we lost the game. And we find ourselves in a very tricky situation now as Manchester United. If we would have taken our chances, we would have won that game, yes, and that red card would have been avoidable. So I feel like we did cause our own downfall. We should have taken our chances. We should have made more use of the ball when we had it. And then Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should have taken Fred off after the first half. I mean, he had options. He had Paul Pogba, Donny van de Beek. You had the likes of Nemanja Matic. He had options. He had to take Fred off, but he did not. So now we find ourselves going up against RB Leipzig on the final day, in which both teams want to qualify. We want Manchester United to qualify. RB Leipzig fans want them to qualify. PSG fans want them to qualify. And PSG go up against Istanbul B. All teams, in my opinion, have a very tough game on match day 6, because don't sleep on Istanbul B. They've already been eliminated, so they have nothing to lose. They have nothing to play for apart from pride. And those are the most dangerous teams to play, in my opinion. I think we saw what happened against Atlanta and Michelin. So don't sleep on that game. PSG have to have proper management. They have to hope that Neymar and Mbappe turn up, because however much we keep saying that they have to play as a team, they just keep with that same tactic. It seems Tuchel loves it, and so they just have to hope that Neymar and Mbappe turn up and they're solid defensively. While our game against RB Leipzig, we all thought they were going to draw against Istanbul here, but they kept on attacking. And when you're resilient, when you're consistent, you eventually get what you ask for. And they got that goal in the stoppage time, that fourth goal against Istanbul here, and got onto level points with Manchester United and PSG. So it's going to be an attacking game from them over there in Germany. So we have to set up defensively perfectly. We have to sort out our defense, and then we have to hope that our team, our front forwards on that day, are scoring, that they're in the mood and go out there and score the goals. But it's going to be a tough game against Istanbul here. Against RB Leipzig, and PSG are going to have a tough task against Istanbul. But this is why we love European football. I know my heart is going to be pacing as a United fan, but this is why we love football. We love the entertainment, we love the drama, and I cannot wait for that one.